Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. The Attleboro Area Interfaith Collaborative and their Food and Friends meal program has faced a number of challenges during the COVID pandemic, as they were both affected by the economic slowdown while also facing a dramatic increase in demand. We spoke with board member and volunteer Ellen Sullivan to learn more.
This organization has a few components to it. One of the largest programs that is well known in the area is called Food and Friends, which provides free emergency meals to anyone who may need a meal. Our program has 6 daily kitchens, and we're serving Monday through Saturday. And we also, in the summer, do the Kids Summer Cafe, where we serve bagged lunches in area parks. Traditionally, our Food and Friends daily kitchens was always a dine-in experience. The volunteers prepared the meal, cooked the meal, and then served it in a cafeteria or a dining area. But last March, when we switched to an outdoor format, we changed it to meals to go. So kind of a grab and go, where anyone could walk up and grab a meal, or people could drive their car and form a line and just kind of have a drive-through. So drive up and grab a meal as well. We've had 3 different locations in Attleboro. We started at the First Baptist Church, serving in the parking lot. Then we switched to St. John the Evangelist, serving in their parking lot. And since the fall, we've been at the VFW on Park Street. When COVID began last March, we started seeing a really big demand in the community. Our meal numbers, where we may have served 80 meals, 60 meals, all of a sudden we were serving 150 meals, 180 meals. So we saw a huge leap in need. In 2019, we served 19,000 meals, and during the pandemic, we've served more than 50,000 meals. So we had a giant leap in number of meals served, and also we had a 90% jump in program expenses. So needing to purchase more food, needing to purchase to-go containers. One of the interesting things I think some of the volunteers noticed was that we would change locations, and every time we changed our food line to a different location, new people started showing up at the food line. So it's been interesting to see in different locations new faces. And it tells us that there are more people who are struggling finding meals than we realize in our community. And so we've been so grateful to be able to provide these meals. I feel that our guests have been so appreciative. I think they have always been at Food and Friends, but during this pandemic, I think the guests were very appreciative that we could continue with providing this service, that we didn't have to disrupt the service, we didn't have to close down, that we could still provide this essential service of providing meals to families and individuals. You know, it was a very isolating time during the pandemic, so just the chance to, when you're waiting for the meal, to have conversations with friends and volunteers. I think they enjoyed that social, that connection. And I feel that we found a terrific home for Food and Friends right now at the VFW. The veterans there are just hospitable, warm, and welcoming hosts, and they are very kind to all the guests, whether they walk up or drive up. And in the wintertime, they would make a fire, they serve hot coffee. They have picnic tables for our guests to sit down and enjoy their meal, and just warm conversation and companionship. And so I can't say enough about the VFW, what a wonderful location it's been, and also about the volunteers that stepped up so big this year and had to prepare sometimes close to 200 meals to serve on a given night. So we're so grateful for the VFW and the veterans there, and we're so grateful for our volunteers who help Food and Friends so much.